You start with a side hustle which was built around OnlyFans initially. When did it develop into what you're doing now, which has become the most lucrative part of your world, which is selling sweat though, Alexia?
One person actually messaged me and asked me if they could buy, it was my head guard that I like spar in. So I was like, okay then, yeah, sure. And then he recommended me on, I think it was a Reddit group,
right,
that like, I sell my sweat essentially. And then they all just came flowing in, like so many of them wanting to buy it. And then that's when someone asked me to buy one of these, a jar.
So you've actually bought a vial of your sweat in for
I
us.
bought two, one for you each.
One each, thank you. That's
Thank
very
you
generous.
very much. I might start wearing it around my neck or something like that.
A new perfume.
Tell me about how much you make and
How
what
much
you
would one of
bought
those
with
vials
it
be?
and-
Yeah.
So it depends. So it depends on like how fast they want it. So if they're like, right, I want you to go for a run, I want you to put it in a jar and send it to me right now, like they're paying for my time. So that's gonna cost more. But if somebody's like, can you get me a jar like as soon as you can, like no rush, 150.
So £150 for a jar about
But
that
what
big.
are those?
Yeah, but that's if they're not in a rush.
You
so
are
I can do
winning at life, Alexia.
So
like
if
I
they
can do
want
it my
it
own
more
time.
urgently, you can charge. What's the most you've charged for a vial?
Well, I've got one guy that's brought not just vials, but he buys me head guards on my Amazon wish list, and then I wear them, do my stuff, boxing gloves a lot, and overall, so I've been doing it for a year and a half. He spent 40,000 on it.
£40,000.
Yeah.
So what have you bought with that money?
I'm not really like a big spender. Like I'm trying to like invest in my future. So I bought a house in cash very recently.
A house in cash?
Yeah, I've got an M4 competition. That's the one thing I do have that
That's
like
a car.
costs. Yeah, sorry, it's a car. That's like a 60 grand car. That's the only one thing I've got that's like not an asset, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I've just bought my house in cash. I'm looking to buy another house very soon. So it's put me in a very good position.